Okay, this is my review of the KUPPET mini electric washer and how to, since mine did not come with any instructions and I kind of had to research it. So it has 3 dials on the top and comes with some tubing, etc. What I do is I fill mine a little over halfway, which is about 5 regular pitchers. I then add the soap, and which I use about a tablespoon of soap, and I put in the laundry. I first measured by how many clothes when dry would fit in the dryer basket. For me, the first load we tried was 1 pair of jeans of my husband's, 2 t-shirts, 2 pairs of socks, and 2 boxers. That fit just fine. I did decide to dry the jeans separately from the rest of the clothes because they were so bulky. For the second load we did 5 t-shirts, 6 undergarments, and 6 pairs of socks, and that worked just fine. So anyway, you put in your water, you add the soap, then you add the clothes and kind of stuff them in there and leave it to soak for 10 minutes. Everyone says that it's much better if you leave it to soak. Then, on these dials up here, you want to make sure before you start to fill it that the center is in standard. And you turn the timer however far you want. I did 15 minutes the first time, and after that I've done just a little over 12, and it seems fine. So you would just turn that. I'm not going to do it now because it's really loud. And it agitates and you can walk away. It does shake a little bit, but not too bad, really, especially on the washer. Then what you do is once your wash is done, you do this center one, and there is a dryer tube. Sorry, one sec. There is a dryer tube. It comes hooked, or a drainer tube that comes hooked up like this, and you just put it down, and there we go, and set it from standard over to drain, and all your water will come out the bottom of that tube, which is why I have it in the bathtub. Brief note, the cord of mine wouldn't last to our bathroom outlet, so I did buy a little tiny extension cord, which I keep far, far away from the water, and life is happy. So it drains the clothes down pretty well. Then what I choose to do is, if we just pretend that this was done draining, I put it back to standard, and then on top of my done drained clothes, I add 2 more pitchers of water to rinse. I then set the wash timer to 3 minutes to agitate, just to rinse the extra soap out. Once that's done, I set it to drain again. I'll give you a brief look at the agitating action in there. So it agitates very well. All the clothes seem very, very clean. So then what I've been doing is I take half my load and put half the load into the dryer basket. This thing is very important. Put that in, push it down, and then do your drying spin. If you don't have it pushed down, you don't have that thing on top, the dryer will freak out and vibrate all over the place. So then you just use the spin timer. I find anywhere between 3 and 4 minutes is good. They come out pretty much mostly dry. Just a tiny bit damp, really. So then I hang my laundry on the thingy. Let me get a better look here. This was the load I just did. This was all in 1 wash and 2 dries, and that was the 5 t-shirts, etc. Then, after you do your first half, do your second half, hang it to dry, there is a lint trap thingy, and you pull that up, and you can get the lint out of there. Then I like to just put it back and store the machine open to dry so it doesn't get all stinky and stuff. And that is pretty much my routine. I've tried it a couple of times now. It's worked very well. And there we have it. Thanks.